Hello, my friends, and welcome to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel. Now, today I'm going to make another episode about the 20 regions of Italy explained. So I'm reading an article that which you can find on this website called italia.it, and I'm covering the 20 regions of Italy in alphabetical order. Now, this is one of the last regions, simply because in Italian we say Valle d'Aosta, so V, and after Valle d'Aosta there is only one more region called Veneto, which Venice is the capital of Veneto region. But so let's go back to Valle d'Aosta, and as you can see in English, it said Aosta Valley, but in Italian is Valle d'Aosta, so it's one of the last in alphabetical order. Okay, so let's start reading here. And as you can see, we can already see mountains from this landscape, castles and mountains. So let's start reading. The Aosta Valley is a paradise for visitors seeking outdoor experiences in nature while exploring history and tradition. The smallest region in Italy, dotted with the highest peaks in the Alps, it is the ideal destination for anyone who enjoys winter sports and high altitude walks. Its green valleys and fairy tales castles makes the Aosta Valley an enchanting place to experience all year round. Yeah, so it's important to say that anyway, Valle d'Aosta is the smallest region in Italy. Now, as you can see, this is Valle d'Aosta, which on the northern side is bordering with Switzerland, on the western side is bordered with France, and the southern part, southeastern part, is bordering with Piemonte region. So we are talking about the northwestern part of Italy, and Aosta is the capital of the region itself. So then on this website you can find what to see and what to do in Aosta Valley. So the castles, skiing, walking, cycling, hiking, so many activities um, is possible to do in this region. Let's say that the main activity is to ski. So because they have the highest mountains uh, in the Alps, so this area has the highest mountains in the Alps with the Mont Blanc, uh, and so it's really possible to enjoy if you are a ski lover. Okay, now medieval fortresses and ancient traditions on Europe's highest peaks. All kind of facilities are available to suit every need, from exclusive resort to small chalets, from Michelin star restaurants to mountain huts. Discover the soul of this region by strolling or cycling through Aosta, finding small but very precious pearls such as Cervinia and Courmayeur. Enjoy the magnificence of Mont Blanc, Monte Bianco, we say in Italian, and the nature of the Gran Paradiso Park, where ibexes, chamois, and marmots will cross your paths. All right, so let's go deep into the region. Now, I want to say that because Aosta Valley is at the border with Switzerland and France, most of the names are kind of French, have French origins, and so because I'm not very well French speaker, so I might make some mistakes while I'm reading the French names. But so let's try and let's start reading. So the smallest region of Italy, on the border with France and Switzerland, the Aosta Valley is dotted with the highest peaks of the Alps, the Matterhorn, Mount Rosa, Gran Paradiso, and the majestic Mont Blanc. An ideal destination for winter sports enthusiasts, it's time to don your skis and let your hair down. With green valleys and fairy tale castles, the Aosta Valley is an enchanting place to visit all year round. Okay, so basically, this is the region itself. Now I'm going to zoom out just to let you be aware, to let you know where we are, what are we talking about. So this is the area that we are interested in. As you can see, there is Switzerland on the northern part, then we have France, and then we have Piemonte region in the northwestern part of Italy. Okay, so origins and history of the Aosta Valley. Inhabited since the 4th century BC by the Salassi people, the territory of the Aosta Valley was conquered in 25 BC by the Romans, who founded Augusta Praetoria Salassorum, current day Aosta, where the imposing arch of Augustus still stands in memory of their victory. The roads built by the Romans, such as Via Francigena, which starts here, provided passageway for the Goths, Franks, and Lombards until the arrival of Humbert I, Count of Savoy, who in 1302 turned it into a duchy by granting the population wide autonomy. After joining the Kingdom of Sardinia in 1847, the Aosta Valley was granted the Special Statute of the Italian Republic in 1948. So, some regions in Italy have a special statute, that's what we call it, simply because they are bordering regions or they are islands. Of five, the special statute regions are five: Valle d'Aosta, Trentino Alto Adige, Friuli Venezia Giulia, Sicily, and Sardinia. The last two because they're islands, and the first three because they're bordering Austria, Switzerland, France, Slovenia. So they are multicultural. So there's not only Italian people. Main towns in the Aosta Valley. Let's read. There are still plenty of traces in Aosta of its long domination by the ancient Romans, including the Porta Pretoria and the ruins of the Roman theatre. The forensic Cryptoporticus, part of the still perfectly preserved ancient forum, is located under the cathedral, a few steps away from the large Émile Chanoine Square. North of the Gran Paradiso National Park, which includes part of the Aosta Valley territory around the Gran Paradiso Massif, you can find various other towns. Courmayeur, on the slopes of Mont Blanc, is a popular destination thanks to its ski slopes and impressive glaciers. Saint Vincent and Chatillon, located very close to each other, offer beautiful castles as well as relaxing spas, state of the art wellness centers, and the Saint Vincent Resort and Casino, one of four in Italy. Then, what to see in Valle d'Aosta, in Aosta Valley? Now, technically, there are a lot of castles. I will actually recommend to visit many of these castles, which you can find. For example, it's enough to type on Google Valle d'Aosta castles, and you will see how many they will appear on the list. Now, you will be spoiled for choice when it comes to what to see in the natural paradise of Aosta Valley, nestled between Europe's highest peaks, such as Mount Rosa and the Matterhorn, bathed by the Dora Baltea River. You can put your skills to the test on the slopes of the two mountains at the Cervinia Valtournenche ski resort in both winter and summer. Yeah, here it's also possible to ski during the summer. And let yourself be enchanted by the magical waters of the Blue Lake of Cervinia at an altitude of nearly 2,000 meters, or by the fairy tale like town of Ayas, where you will find the village of Champollion. Further south, Gran Paradiso stands tall amid pristine nature, castles, valleys, ski resorts, and traces of ancient Rome, such as the Pont de l'Aqueduct. Towards the border with France, dominated by the 4,807 meters high Mont Blanc, you can enjoy the scenic natural beauty of the commune of La Tuile, offering glaciers, walks, and mountains biking along the Little Saint Bernard Pass. Slider further north, near the town of Courmayeur, you can immerse yourself in summer in the beautiful Val, with its majestic glaciers, or in Val Ferret, with its green walks, the magical Bosco, the Péturie Park, Lake Miage, and Lake Combal, and the ancient Notre Dame de Guérison Sanctuary. So, plenty of places to visit. As you can see, most of the name sounds very French, and because the influence, anyway, from the French, because very close, has been very, very high during all these centuries. Then, unusual places in the Aosta Valley. If you are searching for unusual sites in the Aosta Valley, the best place to start is the capital, Aosta. You will find the 12th century Brahmafam Tower, built along the ancient city walls, and the Paleo-Christian Church of San Lorenzo, hidden under the local parish church, which houses the tombs of the three bishops who lived between the 5th and 6th century. The Valpellin, the longest sized valley in the region, is a pristine place where you can wander among valleys, alpine lakes, and refuges far from the beaten tourist tracks. In the heart of Val de Lis is the enchanting town of Fontaine-Mort, with its medieval bridge, the church of Sant'Antonio Abate, and an adventure park nestled in dense forest. Then, typical products of the Valle of the Aosta Valley. Let's discover about the food in this region. Prepare to be tempted by the flavors of the Aosta Valley, starting with the king of charcuterie, jambon de Beauce, a priced raw ham with an aromatic and fragrant flavor and a sweet aftertaste. Lard d'Arnad, the only PDO lard in Europe, pairs perfectly with Fontina cheese made with milk from three breeds of Valdostan cows. Fontina cheese also stars in the dish polenta concha, which is wetter than the traditional polenta because of the added regional cheeses. The golden delicious apple, the most cultivated fruit in the Aosta Valley, offers fragrant flesh and sweet taste. If you're craving an apple pie, you have to try the rennet apple, another iconic regional fruit. After a rich meal, why not treat yourself to a glass of ginepi? The ancient liqueur is obtained from the alcohol maceration of Artemisia alpina, that is a plant, and goes perfectly with torcetti valdostani, exquisite sugar-coated biscuits. Then, Aosta Valley events. Let's read. Now, from the end of November to the 6th of January, the Christmas spirit sweeps through the historic center of Aosta with the traditional Marché Verneuil and the more than 30 chalets that line the archaeological area of the Roman theater. At the end of January, the town also celebrates the thousand years old Sant'Orso Fair, dedicated to Valdostan handicrafts, followed in August by the Sant'Orso Summer Fair. On Valentine's Day, Courmayeur embraces lovers with a festival in honor of the town's winter patron saint. At the end of summer, the region celebrates the Disarpa, the moving of cattle from the mountain pastures back to the valley floor, on 29th of September, the feast day of St. Michael. The event the locals hold most dear is the Battle of the Queens, non bloody fights between Valdostan cows in which they push each other using their horn in a series of battles every Sunday between spring and autumn until the final in October at the AOSTA Arena, where the winning cow, the queen, is declared in each of the three weight categories. Okay, my friends, so we arrive at the end of this beautiful region. We discover what to do, the attraction and the beauties. And so I'll wait for you to the following episode about the very last region, about this episode that covers the 20 regions of Italy. So in the next episode, I will make a video about Veneto, and then we'll arrive at the end of the 20 regions of Italy explained and read by this article called Italia.it on this website called Italia.it. Okay, my friends, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you to my next video here on Italia Place to Love YouTube channel. Bye.